Coach, go ahead and fire away, guys.
Coach, another tough night shooting the basketball. It seems like guys didn't really get their feet set a whole lot in three-point opportunities, and a lot of them weren't really coming off of real crisp ball movement.
Well, our offense was terrible. I mean, let's be real. We were 3 for 27 from three. We looked like we were running in sand. And, I did think we battled back to when we got to 49. I thought we got a little bit of a rhythm. But, untimely missed layups, untimely missed free throws, and untimely turnovers when you're playing, especially on easy shots like layups, just takes all the momentum away from you. And like you said, we're 3 for 27 from the three-point line the last two games. We need to shoot the ball better.
You got to 49-49, a tie there about the 8-minute mark. Is that the tough part about the offense is then it kind of got stagnant from there, and obviously the most critical point in the game?
Well, they score. We've got a wide open layup. We get no points. We took, late in the, we're down about 8. We had to take a wide open 3 and turn it into a turnover. Those are the plays you can't make. We got to make easy plays. And I understand, you're a little leery about shooting the 3 when you hadn't shot it well, but at least on an open 3 and percentage-wise, you got a chance. If you turn it over, you have no chance of scoring. And when you're at 49-all, you got to make a decision. And obviously, Davis dominated the game. I thought on both, and he gets them easy baskets.
It just seems like right now you guys either are kind of red hot or ice cold. Do you feel like if it doesn't start good, maybe the guys lose confidence in our little gunshot shooting from 3?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Shoot open shots, and we work on it enough. And if they lose confidence, about missing a couple shots, we need to sub. We need to put somebody else in.
Joe, do you think that your guards tonight were a little tired or just maybe a little too tired?
Yeah, but that being said, we really didn't practice yesterday. So, I know it was 3 games in 6 days, and the level that you have to play against, SMU's been sitting at home since last Wednesday. But, the level you have to play. Now, that being said, we rested our guys. Yesterday we walked through, we shot free throws, and we got treatment and stretched. Now, playing 3 games in 6 days against Houston, Memphis, and SMU, 3 of the better teams in the league, is not an easy task. But no one cares. You got to line up and play, and no one cared that SMU hadn't played, and I think we prepared right. We need to get our legs back under us.
These games seem to be much more winnable than they were in the past, and you don't seem to be very far away at the moment. You can just get some shots to fall.
When you get to 49-all, you make a decision to buckle up, and I thought obviously we've got to get to the point where we would make those easy shots and when things aren't going, because the other thing is the easy shots give everybody confidence. Everybody sees the ball go in the basket, and then you want to buckle up a little tighter on defense. I thought our defense until late in the game was good enough to win the game, and you get it back to, like we talked about, 49-all. Then you have to make some easy plays. And tell you the truth, JJ got on a little bit of a roll. I thought he got hot, and then we need to make more offensive plays and make easier plays.
What were your thoughts on the Luigi ejection, and then how much did that kind of change your post game? Obviously missing him, and then guys that kind of foul trouble after that.
Well, you look at it. You can look at it 2 ways. He looked at him and he stepped on him, or he looked at him and he was trying to get up and the kid changed. You can't tell. Now, I would like to give Luigi the benefit of the doubt. I've never seen him do that before, so I've never seen him do that before. But that impacts your team. And you got to put not put yourself in those positions where they can make those judgment calls. They all 3 referees looked at it, and all 3 of them agreed. So there was not much of a dissension among those guys. So, does that hurt? Yeah. We had to play small, more minutes. Not having Pig, with that changes the minutes on the perimeter. So we've got to figure some of these things out.
Edra seemed to do some good things when he was in there moving forward.
Last 3 games, he's helped us. He's done some things. We used him against, we've used him in stretches, and this was the most minutes he's played. But, he's getting some confidence. He knows what he's doing. He just needs to, continue to work, and he has. And I think the biggest improvement we've seen from he and Luigi, and hopefully when we can get Charles healthy, he'll continue to develop also.
Coach, I think it's been since UCF since we saw Noah play. Is that injury related, or just he's not really in the rotation right now?
As of right now, he's not really in the rotation. I mean, he has been a little banged up. He has been able to practice, and he's starting to figure some things out. But it's really right now he hasn't been in the rotation.
So, what's the conversation been like in that regard, in terms of just keeping his head into it long enough for him to, for his turn to kind of eventually?
Well, I mean, I think there's a number of factors. I mean, being able to execute what we want to execute at the level we want to execute it, and with the intensity that we want to execute it at. And then I think once he figures those things out, it's not a talent deal with him. I mean, but there's some things that when you're a point guard, the other four guys need to know what you're doing, and you need to know what they're doing, so we can all be on the same page. And I think he's starting to figure some things out now. He needs to figure it out at the pace that we need to play at.
Coach, with Temple coming up on Thursday away in Philly and then back home on Saturday, what do you guys have to do to win those games?
We need to we obviously need to take care of the ball. We need to rebound the ball, and we need to get some offensive rhythm. I thought we played in spurts. I mean, it's the same thing at Memphis, where we had some bad stretches. We need to eliminate a couple of those bad stretches, and I do think some easy baskets and and obviously making a three or two would probably give us a little bit more of an offensive ability.
Joe, could you just maybe comment a little bit, the passing of Lou Hill? Some of us remember Coach Hill during his time here. Very sudden and very shocking.
Very sad. I mean, Lou and I were together for 4 years here, and then stayed in touch over the years. Obviously, Lou was at Oklahoma when I was at Kansas, and it was always great to see. I'll say this about Lou, and I texted with his brother today. I never saw Lou have a bad day. He's a very pleasant person, very positive person. Great dad, and there's a lot of friends that are going to miss him. We really Coach John Cooper on their staff, played with Lou at Wichita State, and it's just been a sad day, and we wish his family, our prayers and thoughts, because he's a great man.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, guys.